the one that's initiating, and he's harassing.
That's an extreme.
Is equivalent to someone sexually assaulting someone else. You heard it here first, folks.
No, that's why it's called a comparison, Brittany. You compare two things that aren't the exact same.
Your comparison is shit.
Maybe
Destiny.
next year in school you'll get to that. What did you
Go
say,
back
Mitch?
In booster seat.
What did you say, Mitch?
Booster seat bottle. Go back.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I smell some sexual tension. Have you guys...
Yeah,
oh no, I hate this chick. She tries to snipe tweets and shit on Twitter because she's losing fucking like Twitch relevancy, and she like tries desperately to like hang on to it or some shit.
Hey, honestly,
no, listen here. You invite me on for a debate, and then I tell you because you invite me on to message my manager, which is not
Brittany,
an unreasonable
why do you
thing.
have a manager?
When
You have like
invite me
300
on,
viewers. You don't leverage any
speak
sponsors.
over me.
You don't have any like.
Are you a debater? Shouldn't you know the rules of not speaking over someone?
Oh.
Yeah, someone, but you're no one. Like, you're literally nobody. Why the fuck would I contact a manager to go through you, Brittany?
You're half of somebody.
Brittany, I'm not gonna contact a manager to talk to a dying streamer. Like, do you not understand that?
On Destiny, so clearly you're interested in something that I have. And then guess what? When you tell me to go message your manager, I finally.
Brittany, that wasn't my manager. That was a 19-year-old kid that I played games with. We were making fun of you guys the whole fucking time. Are you serious?
Your manager, and then what happened, Destiny? I'm sure you could tell us. You told them that, oh, I'm not relevant enough, because that's clearly why, Destiny. That's why you've had people that are less known than me and have less followers than me on your stream.
Brittany, I'll talk to anybody who wants to chat, but I don't schedule a meeting out a week in advance with somebody. That means nothing to me.
It wasn't a week in advance. It was like a day or two in advance.
No, they asked. I'm pretty sure they.
Not everyone wants to debate you at 11 a.m. Not everyone wakes up for a hard-on to debate with people. Like you have other shit to
I mean, you seem to have a massive hard-on for me because you'll sit here and say, "I don't want to talk to you," and then you'll tweet about me for like 12 hours, dude. Are you serious?
You tweeted. You wanted to. You're talking like it's one-sided. You tweeted.
Yeah, I tweet all the time, but I'll also talk to people all the time too. You see the difference?
There is no difference.
The difference.
I tweeted and you tweeted. It was two parties. You tweeted, I tweeted. Except I didn't block you to create an echo chamber. You blocked everyone. Like you became the new Keemstar. You block so many people to make it look like everyone likes you in the replies, and it's fucking crazy that you claim to be a centrist. It is fucking insane.
Firstly, I don't claim to be a centrist. That's hilarious. Secondly, I'm pretty sure I engage with more like opposition than literally everybody else on YouTube and Twitch right now. So it's kind of funny that you.
Everyone's your opposition. You're a fucking social justice warrior, Destiny.
If everybody was my opposition, then how can I be an SJW? Wouldn't the SJWs be my ally then? Do you know what opposition means?
Yes, condescending, Destiny. I know what opposition means.
Okay. Try to think through your sentences
it's
before you say
them.
Okay. I know it's a little bit hard.
I had it even
looking for your dumbass.
Even 300K for a second. It's even. That's
hey, Mitch, shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody cares about your followers. Let's hear some more arguing. All right, continue, Destiny.
Okay, wait, can we just listen, before we get into this whole Brittany Destiny thing, can we just end the Craig thing and just say that I just want to not be an asshole and just be like, Craig, like I need you to just relax. That's it. That's all I want you to do.
Tell him not to message you anymore. Tell him you don't want to see him ever again. Ever. In your Twitter mentions, on your subreddit, or in your Twitch chat. Tell him to fuck off forever. Say it, Mitch.
Please don't fucking message me anymore. Please. Thank you. That's it. That's all I've said. Like that's I don't want to be mean about it like at all, because like I think Craig is...
day of work. Good job, Destiny.
Yeah, I don't want to like I just don't want to be an asshole, but you know we can talk about it off stream if you want, Craig. I don't care, but it's like I just want to like be like I just need to get some.
Craig, man, I'll suck your dick, dude. Okay.
Dude, can you just chill for a sec, please? Okay, listen, like I just want you to respect where I'm at. Now I feel bad. You understand?
Don't feel bad. He's the harasser, dude.
I feel bad now.
Oh my god, dude! He just sent me a message and said I'm really sorry for disturbing, and I'm crying now. What?
Good. That's good. Tell him to cry it out.
Oh my god.
And then fuck off. Good job, Mitch. I'm proud of you, dude.
No. I feel bad. You understand?
Don't feel bad.
Why do you feel bad about somebody that stalks you?
It kind of feels bad. It's such a horrible thing that I get.
You to feel. God, it's not that hard.
I don't want to be. I try to be real with him. I'm like, dude, I'm not gay, and then he's like, yes, you are. You are gay, and I'm like, no, I'm not, and he's like, yes, you are, and it's just like I just can't win. I can't win. I'm trying to be nice and be like, look, I'll even be friends with the guy just so he doesn't feel bad. You understand?
Yeah, but no. So like that's part of how like emotional abuse and emotional manipulation works, right? People get you to feel bad so that you'll do things that you wouldn't otherwise want to do. Because if the guy wasn't making you feel bad, you would never be his friend. You would never entertain these conversations, right? The only reason you do is because he's trying to emotionally manipulate you to feel otherwise. Just ignore it. You just tell him to fuck off, kick him down the road, and let him do whatever the fuck stalkers do.
Craig's back. You okay, Craig?
Truth.
Fuck, he is back. He is back. Okay, like, I just don't want him to feel. I don't want him to feel bad. You understand? Like, so it doesn't matter. Like,
you should talk to Trainwrecks about this. Get him to screaming at you, okay? Because this is like, it's like a non-negotiable. Like, you can't entertain people like this. Like, it's so unhealthy for you, dude.
Yeah, you can't entertain people like this. That's why he has how many viewers? Let's see, 10,000. Yeah, definitely not entertaining.
Brittany, what do you think entertainment in that context? Do you want to? Let's play the dictionary game.
Destiny, all you've been doing is acting like a feminist all stream, trying to say textbook definitions, pulling up fucking dictionaries, and you're sitting here still calling yourself.
If I'm the feminist in here, then why has most of my critique been aimed at the only bitch in the call? Come on, dude, chill the fuck out.
Ooh, you can't say that.
Then what?
This dude, this is
Oh shit!
I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna take 5. This conversation is getting way out of hand. Dude,
No,
I didn't know.
Really. What? No, repeat yourself, because your microphone's really low. I have you up on maximum, and I barely heard you. It's small voice, small guy, but speak up.
Good luck, man.
Destiny's going bitch like Bruce Jenner in here.
Hey, this is some good. Hey, chat. This is some good ass shit. Try hard 7.
No, it's not. Destiny said it's not.
This
Try
is
hard 7.
Oh yeah. Hey, voice guy, tell him to try hard 7, brother.
We gotta try hard 7 in the chat, boys.
For the
nobody said anything like controversial, right? I want to make sure that we steer away from like not getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind if we kick in and shoot the shit and have a good time, but don't and no, let's just not like, yeah, I don't know.
If you don't want controversy, you shouldn't have a pedo apologist in your stream right now.
Whoa!
Wait, Brittany is apologizing for pedophiles now? Holy shit!
Oh yeah, that's totally.
I don't mind controversy.
Oh my god, is that why you want me to be a small guy so much?
Goddamn shit!
Like your secret fantasy?
You were in the middle of banter with
I mean, you act thirsty as fuck around me. Do you want me to be underage? I can pretend to be underage for you if that's what you're really into, dude.
To clarify that you were a whole.
Wait, I follow you? I thought you said I blocked you now.
Woman.
Wait, do I follow you or do I block you, Brittany? Which one is it? How many stories you got spinning around in that head?
You block me and then you unblock me and then you block me again. I don't know what's your story with that.
This is some crazy ass love story between you two.
This is some pretty crazy shit, my dude. Got a lot of different stories going on in here.
A lot of different stories. Yeah, so I'm lying, right? Just like how I lied about the
Wait, can we take a break? Wait, real talk. Real talk. Can we take a break for a second?
I'm too scared, right? That's why
I really want to take a break. You sound like you're about to cry. Brittany, you sound like you're about to cry. Can we take a break? Can we take a break, honey? You sound like you're about to cry. I don't want you to be on like the verge of tears for this conversation, okay?
I think you need to take a break because you have a very small gauge. You get angry very easily.
Would you say that I'm short-tempered? You got any more in there?
Yeah, I do.
Willy Wonka called.
I want to ask you a question, actually. So, with your son, are you guys... Wait. So, Destiny, with your son, are you guys, like, booster seat buddies, or how does that work?
Yeah, we're totally booster seat buddies.
Whoa, don't bring his...
The reason why I don't like the one-liners is because Brittany has a huge advantage. Like, have you seen her face? Like, she can read, like, 2 insults at the same time. Like, it's not really fair, you know? How am I supposed to respond to this?
I think that your son would be the first one of a father to join him with a booster seat. He would be the first one. That's an accomplishment. But you're
what
right,
does that
Destiny.
mean? Wait, like, so we get like a joint booster seat or what?
A whole 4 inches taller. But Destiny, I thought you said that it was mean to make fun of people for their appearance. Didn't you tweet about that? And now you're telling me about
remember? We've already established you're a nobody, so I'll say whatever the fuck I want to you, buddy.
I sure do, and so do, like, how many people like that tweet when I brought it up?
You sound pretty mad, dude. Are you okay?
I'm pretty mad.
Maybe when you brought that tweet up, maybe you brought it up a little bit too high and I couldn't see it.
You want to talk about pretty mad? Ooh, I got something for you. Please.
Oh, do you have like a notebook where you draw pictures of me and shit? Yeah, what do you got for me, dude? I'm ready, dude. Oh shit, I'm excited. I'm excited here.
Can I chime in here? How did this build up? Wait, who is?
So basically, Brittany, what she does is she's like taking a lot of like dumb pot shots at me on Twitter. I can't tell if she's trolling or not because like her normal personality and her troll personality are indecipherable because she's just as stupid regardless of whether or not she's playing a character. So I can't tell like.
High IQ, right, Destiny? You're smart and
You stumbled through that one. Are you okay, buddy? Take a little bit and think about your sentences before you start speaking. Okay?
I'm multitasking right now.
I can tell you always look like you're multitasking.
At least when I fall, it fucking hurts.
Lethal, man. Too lethal. Can you just go about your
yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. So she says some really fucked up shit about me on Twitter, like that I support child porn and shit, and it's just kind of annoying because I never really said any of these things.
He could be pragmatic. And then every time someone points out something you say, you're like, oh, context. There is no context for pragmatic CP. There's no such thing as pragmatic CP, Destiny.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
You're one of those people that think morals are relative. They're not.
What does that mean when you say morals are relative? Wait, can you explain that? That was a pretty big statement.
Relativity. You're saying, oh, it depends. It's pragmatic. If it's pragmatic, it's fine. It's fine if you kill people, guys, because it's pragmatic.
Wait, so you're saying you should never kill people?
Hey, what's a pragmatic, dog?
Wait, are you against the death penalty? Do you think all war is bad? What about self-defense? Oof.
Hold on. I'm going to just like...
oh, shit, yeah, that's right. You just said some real dumb shit.
DMCA Destiny, I can't play his clip or he might take my stream down because he takes everyone down.
Do I really take everyone down? Are you sure about that?
He's anti-free speech even though he's a centrist, right?
Anti-free speech? Where's that at? Hey, Hey, dog, you posted my video on your Twitter without asking me. Why the fuck would I let you do that?
30 seconds, so you
doesn't matter, it's my material. Hey, why don't you try, hey buddy, why don't you try posting 30 seconds of the Super Bowl on your Twitter and see if that stays up, right?
I would personally know nothing about posting other people's content.
I'm not the first person you did it to either. How many people have you done that to, by the way, Destiny?
Anybody that violates my intellectual property. Sure, yeah. Anybody that violates my IP, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, but if they're critiquing it, they're allowed to use it.
Oh, no, but no, they're not allowed to use it, so they don't challenge it because they know they're not allowed to.
If it's for educational or review or satire purposes, yes, it is be able to use.
No, you cannot straight.
I could take your video and I could make a satire of it and nothing would happen.
Yeah, you could do like a satire of it, but you have to add additional content to it. Yeah, of course. But you can't just straight rip somebody's video and then add a new title and pretend.
You are able to review like reaction videos. You can do that.
Yeah, you can review the video, but you can't straight upload a video onto somebody else's channel and then claim fair use for that.
That's not what she's saying.
That is what she did, though.
Looks like I'm not the first one. Looks like these tweets here show that you did it to someone else. You just do it out of spite. They are literally renowned for taking people's 30-second clips down.
Yeah, if somebody posts a clip of mine on Twitter without asking me for it, yeah, sure, I'll take it down. It's my intellectual property. Why wouldn't I?
Destiny. No one else here. Raise your hand if you, or say me, say I, if you have taken down a 30-second clip on Twitter.
What does that have to do with any of this?
I can understand you do it for YouTube if you want to take the monetization. I understand that. But on Twitter?
Wait. What is appealing to the crowd in here? How many of these people even know what a DMCA is? How is that relevant to this?
Yeah.
Is that how you decide what's right or wrong? You hop into a
Discord
room?
How do you decide things are right or wrong? If they're pragmatic? Pragmatic CP, Destiny?
I mean, do you want to talk about pragmatism? I feel like those topics would go a little bit over your head, ironically enough.
It's normal because you said it is. Just like how things are okay to be done because you make exceptions. So it's okay to, like you said, with making fun of people's appearance. It's okay when it's someone that you don't like, right? You said that on Twitter, pretty much.
So if somebody posts,
there is no consistency with your logic.
let's do one topic at a time, okay? I know you've got these parallel lines of thought, okay? But one topic at a time. If somebody were to straight rip 30 seconds of video from somebody else and then post that somewhere, a new title alone doesn't make that fair use. You have to add something to that video for it to qualify. So if anybody some
people will argue that the commentary with the tweet, because it's
Brittany,
Twitter,
this is my job.
YouTube,
I don't care what some people would argue. If you don't like it, then you could challenge the tweet and we could go to court over it, I guess, if you want. But no, that's not how fair use works.
Yeah, that's what you tell everyone that you take down.
That's not how fair.
You want them to go to court over your 30-second clips. You're not that. You need to get your head out of your ass.
I don't need to. Well, I mean, the video's down, isn't it, Brittany? I mean, clearly it works. So
because guess what? A lot of people take videos down that aren't even their property on YouTube, for example. So what are you trying to prove?
I'm sorry, are you implying the video that you posted wasn't my property?
Excuse me?
Are you implying that the video that you posted wasn't my property?
I did not say it wasn't your property.
Then why would you point to YouTubers that take down
a 30-second clip off of Twitter when you get nothing out of it?
What does being petty have to do with this argument, though?
Mitch, you have to hide your Discord. It's showing some bad stuff.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, Brittany, take Discord off your screen.
Take
Take Discord off your screen.
Brittany, you're gonna get banned again. Yo, take Discord off. Discord off. I didn't even see that. All right, I'm gonna cover it up. There we go. Yo, Jesus, Brittany, what are you doing, dude? All right,
screens.
It's cool. You didn't switch screens. All right. Holy shit! Thank you for reminding me. I was actually so focused on drawing my picture of Brittany here. I'm actually drawing you. Okay, there we go.
Drawing me?
Draw you. Okay, Jesus, dude, don't get me banned, please. Okay. Let's see here. softer skin. Stay like a little bit of mahogany.
On your screen, you're not even at your desk. That delay is fucking insane.
Delete VOD. I mean, it wasn't really my fault, I guess. So I mean, I would hope I'd be okay. I don't know. Discord idiots, you guys are fucking stupid, man. Any of you guys seeking attention, trying to get streamers in trouble, are dumb. Here we go.
Mitch.
So, are you guys gonna have a debate, you and Brittany?
I don't think she like seriously does. I'm pretty sure she's just a troll, my dude. I'd love to, but
why would I debate you when you're not even interested in debating, Desi? You're not intellectually interested when you debate a lot of people. You have these like shady tactics you pull. Like if I go and say the sky is blue, you're like source, and then you just like try to win by default through that.
We can talk about we can talk very specifically about the DMCA thing right now if you want to.
Claims, but it gets ridiculous.
Okay, well we can talk right now about the DMCA thing. Do you think that I'm within my rights to DMCA my content when it's posted on somebody else's Twitter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was burping. What did you say?
Yes, you are. But
do you
it's
think
very
that I'm
petty
within my?
Depending on how long the clip is.
Okay. Do you think it's petty when she's intentionally cutting up quotes to make it sound like I'm in favor of child porn?
Desi, it doesn't. There is no context that could justify what you said.
Except there was.
There wasn't. Okay, tell us what the context was. Because I watched it. I watched the full clip, Destiny, like the full explanation. I went back in the VOD and I did watch it.
Okay, that's cool. So at least you admit that you did intentionally cut out the worst part.
CP being pragmatic was,
so So the explanation was there are some researchers that have tested in, I think it was Japan and Norway. There were 2 other countries.
You think? Do you have a source? Sorry, continue.
Yeah, sure. I can actually grab it for you if you want after this conversation.
Can we get a source in here, please?
Yeah, sure. So basically, what the researchers were trying to demonstrate was that under clinical settings where you're treating pedophiles, that if you give them access to certain materials, child pornography materials, that they're less likely to abuse children at large in society. That they won't go out.
So we should give pedophiles child pornography at the chance that they will no longer.
So it's not the chance.
Okay.
It's
not one thing.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Where do you think CP comes from? It has to be made somewhere. You're literally saying
of giving.
He's literally saying, "Oh, people have to go out there and
stop doing that."
I can't hear what you're saying. I'm sorry, because Brittany just never shuts the fuck up. What were you saying?
The equivalent B is giving vampire Craig material, like things of Mitch, to get him to stop. Don't you think that would make him even more fixated on things?
So I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified to make these kinds of distinctions. If you guys are, that's fine, although it doesn't sound like it. From what the researchers were saying, they were saying that if you bring in this material under a controlled program where you're giving therapy to these pedophiles, that you can do 2 things. 1, you treat them so that they no longer have these urges or so they won't act out in society. And then 2, by providing access to this material while they're under therapy, they've got a much smaller chance of actually harming a child in society. So that seems to me like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you make that available to them?
Because Destiny, the CP comes from somewhere. You're literally saying, let's distribute children being abused so that they won't be abused anymore.
So that wasn't what I was saying. You said you listened to the entire clip.
That makes sense to you. Yes, I listened to it.
So what the researchers said, and what I said in my clip.
So the researchers said, so therefore CP should be distributed.
So what the researchers said, that I said specifically in that clip, was that what you can do is you can find people that were previously abused, okay, so the child porn that's already been made, and then you would offer them some sort of compensation if you could get their consent to use it in a therapeutical setting or whatever, would be the idea.
Consent to distribute people's abuse. All right, Destiny. All right, that completely makes sense. Do you really, how would you feel if you had, like, you have your kid and someone goes up to them and says, hey, do you want your abuse, your horrific experience that you probably blacked out and don't even remember? Hey, do you want that to be distributed? We'll pay you for it. It's okay because we'll pay you for it. There is no context.
It would be up to them. It would be up to them to decide. It would be up to them to decide. It wouldn't be up to me.
On this one, I'm going to have to disagree on you, mate.
That's great. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to side with the researchers over random people in a Discord chat, but I mean, it's a pretty reasonable assertion. I mean, if you want more kids to get raped, I mean, that's cool on you guys. Yeah, I mean, if you guys like kids getting raped, that's cool. Personally, I don't like kids getting raped.
That's a negative association right there.
No, you're asserting the positive. You're saying that you would rather kids get raped than you would use child porn that's already been produced in a therapy setting. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Yeah.
You're arguing the point because you're setting
the little bottle. You are not helping by distributing child abuse. You're making it worse. You're distributing the child abuse that you're trying to prevent to be distributed in the first place.
So this would be child porn that's already been produced, that you would get the consent of the person that it was produced of, right? You would get their...
And you call call yourself? You question. You literally question if it's moral for CP to be struck. You question. It's not a firm thing with you. Everyone else here agrees that CP is fucking terrible and there is no context for it. And you question things like bestiality. It's fucking gross. Like, dude,
what does
you have
bestiality
a kid.
have to do with
you
this?
You have a kid, Destiny. You okay? You want someone to like videotape your kid and then distribute it later in life because you're encouraging that.
No, not at all, actually.
Gross. This is a
No.
father. Destiny is a father speaking, saying this.
Nice job, Brittany.
What about that time? What about also that time where you question if incest is okay?
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation on ethics. Yeah, sure.
Point in time.
No, I've never come out and said incest is okay, though. If you have a clip of that, I'd be really curious to see it.
Of course.
Out of all of this, I want to hear Mitch's opinion, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mitch is just loving the views, to be honest. So you're free content.
Nah, I'm actually just debating. I mean, it is some content, but it's kind of weird content.
So
I don't know what's going on.
It's over.
Like, okay, wait.
Didn't sound over.
We're debating about like child bad words that I don't know. I think it's just too much to talk about here because I just worry that I'm gonna get in trouble for talking about shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, he talks about in his stream when he doesn't get banned, so just saying.
Yeah, but
I think that's pretty...
I found this.
Destiny, I think you are wrong, mate.
No, I'm gonna play it because I don't have a link to it because it's on my computer. So I'm gonna play it, and you can watch when you said that. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume up so you can hear
make sure no more dicks, okay?
Got it.
Greek has 500 IQ, punk job.
Mitch, you might.
Okay. Hopefully you can hear this.
What's up?
Mitch, you might have to delete VOD. I don't know.
Hopefully you can hear this.
I already deleted the VOD, but it was Brittany's
All right.
bad. So Brittany, say sorry to Twitch staff.
1 second. One second. I will press play.
She's offline. Fuck just happened?
Monk ass.
She just got banned.
No.
I thought she was deleting the VOD.
She's still on Discord.
Yeah, she was just deleting the VOD. It's cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What the hell? Thank you, man. Yo, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. I just wish she didn't show. I get such bad like anxiety when dicks get shown, and she fucked me so hard. I don't know.
I didn't fuck you, Sora. I don't even have a dick.
Just
All right.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna
Wait,
play
hold
the
on.
clip.
Is she banned? Because I don't want to be in here if I'm not going to talk
No,
about bans.
No.
She's
Okay.
not
She
bad.
was deleting the VOD, yo.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I left Discord open, and then idiots were spamming fucking bad pictures, and I was streaming her stream. Didn't even think that she would. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Anyway.
I'm gonna play the clip.